My wife can't get pregnant. As it turns out, it's because she's transgender. I always thought there was something she was holding back. Little things. The way she dodged certain conversations. How she got quiet when we talked about kids. But I never pushed too hard. I just assumed maybe she had some medical issue she wasn't ready to talk about. I figured when she was ready, she'd tell me. We've been trying for a baby for over a year. At first it was exciting. Every month we'd count days, mark the calendar by tests. She'd even bought a tiny baby onesie once as motivation. I still have it. But months went by, then more months, and nothing. We went to a fertility doctor. I got tested first. Everything came back normal. Then it was her turn. She was nervous. I remember her hand shaking when she filled out the forms. And when they called her in, she squeezed my hand like she was walking into something bigger than a medical checkup. She came out of the exam room pale. Didn't say much in the car. Later that night, she sat me down, and she told me, "I'm transgender," she said. I swear my brain froze. Like the words didn't even register. "I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I didn't know how. I thought I would eventually. I was just scared. I didn't know if you'd still love me. I didn't even know what to say. I thought we were trying for a baby. I thought she had ovaries. I thought we were both in this together. But she couldn't get pregnant because she didn't have the parts. She transitioned in her early 20s. Hormone therapy, surgery, the whole process. I never would have guessed. Not in a million years." She looked me in the eye with tears rolling down her face and said, "I didn't lie to hurt you. I lied because I didn't want to lose you. I wish I could say I handled it like a saint, that I was calm and understanding. But I wasn't." I got up. I paced. I said, "Are you serious right now?" I said, "How could you not tell me this?" I said, "You let me believe we were building a family. What the hell were we doing?" She sat there crying. She didn't fight back. She didn't defend herself. She just cried. That night, I slept on the couch. The next few days were weird, quiet. I went to work, came home, barely spoke. She tried to talk a few times, but I couldn't look at her. I kept hearing my friends' voices in my head. "Bro, if a chick did that to me, I'd be out." "She lied to you, man. That's not a real marriage." "So wait, is your wife even really your wife?" One of my boys even said, "So technically you're gay now?" I laughed it off, but it messed with my head. I kept staring at that stupid onesie in the closet, the one with the little giraffe on it. Eventually, I sat her down. I told her everything I was feeling, the anger, the betrayal, the confusion, and then she told me everything. She told me about how hard it was growing up, how she never felt right in her own body, how her parents kicked her out when she came out, how she didn't think she'd ever find someone who would love her for her, how she didn't expect to fall in love with me, how, at first, she thought maybe she'd tell me on the third date, then the fifth, and after we got serious. But by the time we were in love, she was terrified of losing it, of losing me. She begged me to understand, and I did, a little, not all at once, but I started to, because here's the truth that hit me in the gut. I still loved her. This woman, the one I laughed with, built a home with, spent holidays with, she was still the same person. She still made me coffee exactly the way I liked it, still danced like a goofball in the kitchen, still kissed my forehead when I was stressed. She was still her, but yeah, it was complicated. We talked, a lot. We went to therapy. We fought. We cried. At one point, I really thought I was going to leave. Not because she was trans, but because I felt like my future had been taken away without my choice. I wanted to be a dad. I had dreamed about it since I was a teenager, and she had taken that dream away from me. That was the hardest part to forgive. Not the trans thing, the lie, the choice she made for me by hiding it. One night, we sat outside on the porch, and she said, "If you want to go, I'll understand. I won't hate you, but I'll always love you." And in that moment, I realized I didn't want to go. I wanted her, even if the path was different, even if we had to adopt or use a surrogate. I still saw my future with her. Not everyone understood. Some friends stopped talking to me altogether. One even said, "You're delusional. That's not a real woman." I told him to go F***K himself. Because if love isn't real when it's tested, when it's messy and complicated, then what's the point? We're still together. No baby yet, but we've started the adoption process. It's slow, and sometimes it still hurts. But I made peace with it. I'm not saying it's easy. I still have moments where I look at old photos of us and wonder how she kept it all in. I still feel that sting when people throw ignorant comments our way. I still get scared about what the future holds. But I also wake up next to someone I love. Someone who fought like hell to become who she is. Someone brave enough to tell me the truth, even when it could have destroyed everything. That takes courage. And maybe that's what being a parent is all about anyway. Love, honesty, and sacrifice. We're just doing it in a different order. Final line. She couldn't give me a child from her body, but she gave me something just as real. The choice to love her fully, no matter what.